everybody please rise?
If we could live in this moment and just hold it, keep my head on your chest, I'll never leave this bed. The flowers will be blooming, the leaves will be turning, and snow will be falling while we're making love, and the sun will be shining. The flowers still are blooming, the leaves will turn again, but time will be frozen for us. Time will be frozen for us. Time will be frozen for us. Cover the window and come uncover me. Let's forget the world even exists. 'Cause nothing compares.
It is a great pleasure that we are gathered here today, witness of two hands and two hearts in holy matrimony. My name is Rico. I've known these two beautiful people for 8 years. Typically, I'm what you call their third wheel. I recall one specific day where I was being their third wheel, and we were going to Stackburger, and they asked me, "We need to tell you something. We need to ask you a very important question." Once we sat down, Jake asked me, "Will you be our officiant for our wedding?" And honored, of course, I said yes. That's what brings me here today. So here I am, an officiant for the very first time, and a third wheel again to my great friends, but on their most important day of their lives. I'm honored and a little nervous, so let's do this. These two people, Jake Alvarez and Catherine Alcantara, have fallen so deeply, so completely, that today they make a bond, a sacred covenant before God, whereby their hearts and their bodies and their souls shall be united as one in marriage for the rest of their days. You may now be seated. Jake and Catherine's respective family, together with their friends, each represent a circle of love. A circle of love where members care and nurture for each other in times of joy and of sorrow. Today, Gerard and Catherine join their lives together in a new circle of love, one that overlaps and made stronger by those from which it has emerged. You have been invited here because their special relationship with you, to witness the creation of a holy bond. The covenant of marriage is one that can be entered only by the persons who both legally and spiritually free themselves to each other. Therefore, in the presence of their friends and family, I will ask Jake and Catherine to state their intentions. Jake and Catherine, have you come here freely, without reservation, to give yourselves to each other in the sacred union of matrimony? Okay. In a few moments, we will join Jake and Catherine as they have their union produce abundance of love in which growth overflowing in their marriage will extend out to their families, both near and far. Candle lighting ceremony. Is there candles up here? Where are the candles? Oh, skip. Oh, they're there. Okay. As a representative of Jake's family, he will have his mother, Portia Alvarez, come up forward to light the candle. As a representative of Catherine's family, we'll have Lenola Alcantara come forward and light their candle. You're gonna. We have 3 candles here at the altar. The 2 candles on either side represent the blessings of marriage in their family. I'm sorry, you guys ready? Blessings of marriage in each family. The unity candle in the center represents the merging of both families together as one, strong, supportive, and enduring. You guys already light that? Okay. You can blow those ones out. Yeah, you can blow both of them out. Yeah. Okay. Now they're joined together as one family. Okay. You can put those back down. Yeah, here, you can take this. You can sit down. The veil and cord ceremony. I will now ask the sponsors to come forward and perform the veil and cord ceremony. May I have Napoleon and Colette Amancio and Dempanillo and Yvonne Abrahano please come forward? I think you're gonna have to sit down. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Let this be a symbol of faith, love you have for each other. Through the passing of years, the veil will remind you the belonging to each other and no one else. Sponsor for the groom side will pin on the shoulder. There you go. Oh, you guys have already done it. Makes it easy. The cord symbolizes the infinite bond of love you share and keeps your relationship strong in the face of adversity, as well as both of you are no longer two, but as one in marriage. The cord reminds you to face your life together courageously and be mutually in support of each other in carrying out your duties and responsibilities as a couple. And may now your love grow stronger, bind you closer together throughout the years. Both Jake and Catherine have decided to write their own vows. So you're now going to stand up. Oh, where's the cord? Oh, may I have the people for the oh, there it is. Okay, sorry. This cord symbolizes the infinite bond of love and shares your relationship strong in the face of adversity. That's what the cord's for. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I'm going to repeat myself because that was actually for the cord. This cord reminds you in the face together courageously and mutual in the support of each other in carrying out your duties and responsibilities as a couple. May now your love grow stronger and bind you together through the years. Okay. Now the sponsors may now remove the veil and cord. Sorry. Yeah. Wait till they take the veil off. Now the couple may rise. Both Jake and Catherine have decided to write their own vows. I will now ask Jake to read his vows to Catherine. You're the man. You got this.
Catherine, I knew about you before I met you. In 2015, I saw a fortune teller, and she told me that I would meet my wife soon and that we were going to get married. I didn't believe what you said at first, but 2.5 months later, I met you backstage at a bodybuilding show, and look where we are now. Call it fate, call it destiny. We were meant to be together. Ever since we met, there have always been so many times where things had to be perfectly aligned for us to be where we are now, and it has. It's always worked for us. When we needed money, it came. When we needed inspiration, it presented itself. You are silly and goofy, and you always make me smile. When I get upset, you're the only one that can really calm me down. Falling in love with you was so easy. We clicked right away. We are so strangely similar. We are we are so similar that we say that we're the same person. We are so similar that I already know what you're thinking before you say it. I know you because you are me. If anyone knows you, they know how driven you are. That's one that's one of the things I love about you. You are so incredibly passionate in everything you do. Sometimes I can't believe what you are able to accomplish in the same 24 hours. You have an incredible work ethic, just like your mom, just like my mom. You inspire me every single day. You challenge me to be the best version of myself, and I thank you for that. The things we've accomplished in the 6 years we've been together is incredible. We didn't do things the traditional way, we did it our way. We bought and sold houses, started several successful businesses together, and now hopefully start a family. This is just the beginning. With you by my side and our two guardian angels, your dad, Mario Alcantara, and my brother, Omar Alvarez, watching over us, anything is possible. Catherine, I love you. You're my partner in crime. You're my ride or die. You're my soulmate. You're my best friend. You are my person. I vow to always encourage you in all your dreams. I vow to always be your biggest fan. I vow to always work to love you better. I vow to always be faithful and supportive, and to always make our family's love and happiness my number one priority. Thank you for loving me.
That was really good. And just so everyone knows this, I told Jake to use his feelings, and I think he did a really amazing job. So, round of applause for Jake. This is off my paragraphs of what I've written for the past 2 years, but I always ask Jake why he loves me, and he never had like a deep, you know, deep emotions about it or like detailed why but when he just wrote his vows like the last couple days, so Sunday, and he said, I'm gonna show you how I feel. So great. So Jake, it's really crazy how many obstacles we've been through just to get to this standing moment. And it's been just such a beautiful journey through all of the good and bad. I wasn't expecting you. I didn't think we'd end up together. When I first met you at my first pro bodybuilding show, you were the only person talking to me backstage. Then you slid in my DM. And you took the time to tell me, though I didn't get first call outs for the first time, that I just had to keep going. The very first time we hung out, you clearly told me what you wanted in your life, that you didn't want a girlfriend, and the next girl that you would date would be the person that you would marry. And you would give her the wedding of her dreams. And here we are today. It was a million little things that, when you add them all up, that we were supposed to be together. And I knew it. I knew it the very first time you had my back without even knowing me. It was like coming home, only to no home I've ever known. The love I've been looking for to be present in this very moment. We are capable of achieving anything as long as we believe we can. Our deep conversations about life and the different experiences that have brought us together to where we are today is truly a gift. Every decision we've made has affected our future, and the both of us experienced loss of a loved one at a young age. When I first met you, although you weren't ready to have a girlfriend, something inside of me wanted to stay to help you understand, even though we both lost someone so close to us, that we still have so much life to live for. And how beautiful is it to know that they brought us together? How their names are so similar. And the number 22 holds something so special to us. The single most extraordinary thing I've ever done in my life is fall in love with you. I've never been so completely loved, so passionately protective, so fiercely. And when I look into your eyes, I see eternity. And no matter what comes our way, I promise that I will always choose you to love. From the very first time we hung out, you always had my back. You opened the car door for me. And my most favorite thing of all is every time you wake up next to me, you're so happy to see me. And you have the biggest smile on your face. And that alone gives me so much happiness. I love how our relationship is and how open we are and how we share the love for bodybuilding. Thank you for being my person. Without you, my path in life wouldn't exist, literally. But I would have still been a hardworking hustler, and my work ethic would have remained the same. But I couldn't be more grateful to have someone like you in my life to share every adventure until the end of our days. Again, because literally, we are almost done paying off our grave. Just this past year, I truly feel our relationship has grown deeper, and we are so blessed that throughout all our struggles and the days where we were at our lowest, every single thing we have, we worked for, we humbly earned, and it was never handed to us. I vow to make you happy, to make you smile, to cherish you, and to always be there for you. I promise to be your travel agent, navigator, back scratcher, empathizer, sidekick, best friend, to keep being my weird self and your wife. I promise to keep my RBFs to a minimum and to explain my imaginations and ideas before you waste all your effort. Although we are the same person, you are still a Taurus, and as I'm a Scorpio, we are still opposites. But through it all, I'll be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest fan, and partner in crime I pledge to be. I'll build a great family with you, the home of patience, love, and understanding. I promise you. As I grow gray and old with you, I vow with love, I'll be with you to overcome what may come our way always and give you my life today. To find someone as special as you out of all the people in the world is one I never imagined. You're forever my best friend and one true love. Marrying you today for the billionth time makes me the luckiest woman, and I can't believe it. This day has truly been a dream since I was a little girl. I this privilege I promise to never forget for the rest of our days. I love you.
We're gonna now do traditional vows. Jake, repeat after me.
I, Jake, take take you, Catherine, to be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, to love and to cherish, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, from this day forward till death do us part.
I, Catherine, take you, Jake, to be my lawfully wedded husband, to have and to hold, to love and cherish, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, from this day forward until death do us part.
Do we have the rings? Dear Lord, bless these rings that Jake and Catherine are about to exchange. May these rings forever remind them of their commitment with one another, as well as the circle of love they publicly created here today. May the compassion and kindness for one another always be like these rings, with no beginning and no end. May the precious metal remind them of the precious commitment, and if it ever begins to tarnish, may the joyful undertake of the sacred duty to make them shine brighter again. May their relationship always be like these rings, separate but close, simple but beautiful. May these rings always belong in their hands, and their love will always belong in each other's hearts. Amen. Please look into each other's eyes and place the ring as a simple love for Catherine on her hand.
It's a nice ring.
And say with me, with this ring I
With
thee
this-
wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Catherine, Look into Jake's eyes. Place the ring on his hand. And repeat after me. With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
All right. Please stand, everybody. Now that you have heard Jake and Catherine recite their marriage vows, do you, their family and friends, promise from this day forward to encourage them, love them, and help them guide and support them through steadfast in promises that they have made? If you agree, say we do. We do. And now, by the power vested in me by the state of California, and with the support of the family and friends, by the vows you have made to one another and the strength of the covenant in front of God, it is my pleasure to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Gerard Jake Alvarez. You may now kiss the bride.